say one thing about this particular form of entertainment: it is highly economical. Right now, I'm watching. What the hell is this? Centurion with Michael Fassbender. The Last Fassbender. Set in Scotland, he's playing a centurion, which is probably why they entitled the film Centurion. It's a wild guess, but I could be right. And he seems to be wanting to escort his centurion pals who don't have the little sort of mini skirts with the sort of doorstopper sort of things, sort of like a very sexy sort of 60s Mary Quant look they have with the big Italian thighs. Now they're dressed in fur for some reason. They're in Scotland and it's snowing, so I'm assuming it's summer. And they've got some bint who's actually played by a French Cambodian woman, so that seems authentically Scottish, playing the warrior queen kilt, or picked, because she's got really bad blue tattoo. I mean, not quite as bad as Mel Gibson's atrocious. I mean, Mel Gibson's blue makeup in Braveheart looked like a fucking retarded chap in a ice hockey game putting on, for the New York, Canuck fuckles or something. But that was the worst applied. I mean, it was bright blue. I mean, it didn't have any authenticity about it whatsoever. The whole point they were called Picts is because they had tattoos, not because they put on fucking blue. It wasn't the Blue Man Group, for Christ's sake, with a mullet. But anyway, these ones actually think they actually have supposedly tattoos on the face. They look like your average when you go to, what's it called, Colchester or Clacton-on-Sea. Your average Cockney's got a sort of Celtic sort of tattoos with his big gut. Well, they've got that. Imagine his bicep, or even his gut on a woman's face, and that's basically the makeup they're looking for. Right now they're fighting, and the French Cambodian Pictish warrior queen has jumped off her horse. She's attacking Michael Fassbender. She weighs about, I don't know, 4 stone, 90 pounds in her fur underwear, and she's attacking Michael Fassbender. And what's he doing now? Will they make love at some point? There's obviously some sort of sexual frisson between them. Now she's beating the shit out of him, so that must be true. This is a true story, I think. Oh, well, the Romans are all beating the shit out of the Picts. Or no, the Picts is. It's hard to tell. The Picts, they're dressed very similar. They have similar hairstyles, except the Picts have sort of blue decals, or whatever they're called, on the face. Like I said, sort of like a little. When you go face painting and you go to the local fair, and some out of work actor gives you a face painting like a little tiger or something. Well, they've got the same thing, but it's in blue. Oh, and I think the Queen has just got an arrow in the tit. It's a bit harsh, but oh no, yes, she's dead now. And there's blood. Somebody's stuck in there. He stuck a knife through her. I don't know why she was so upset at him. I'm not sure why. She just hates Romans. Probably some sort of gang rape of her father by a bunch of centurions. I mean, just like at every average night in Glasgow, to be honest. I mean, what's the big deal? They don't have to make a fucking movie about it. Oh, Michael's looking all blood-curdled and smeared. And he's lost a couple of them. How many have they got left? Well, there was this blonde chick earlier, Imogen Poot, her name is. You might find this hard to believe, but I think she's from a middle-class background with that name. Nice-looking lass, beautiful crystal blue eyes, lovely blonde hair. Very similar to me, if I'm honest. Perhaps that's why I find her so attractive. It's a form of narcissism. Anyway, there's 2 of them left. They were being hunted down by these Picts on horses. I mean, what's going on here? Oh, one chap's come behind the guy with a knife, and then the other chap, Michael Fassbender's come behind the other chap with a knife. But it was all just a big prank. Well, that's funny. Oh, and I think he's the Greek chap or something. They called him not bad for a Greek in posh English accents, of course, because it's very authentic. A lot of factually based, bit of an entertainment here. Well, let's listen to the dialogue, see what the hell they're going on about. What's this? I think that's David Morrissey. He was in Blackpool. I think
at least the three of us made it then, eh?
Hey, go blimey.
We're not home yet. What are you talking about? This been the frontier, man, huh? No.
Well, it's a Dick Van Dyke thing, Cap.
Dracula's been giving us marching orders.
Oh, he's posh, isn't it?
So I'm finally giving up on this shit all over the country then.
Hello?
Can't say that, I'm sorry.
I don't get it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Some crap. Put on mute again. They're upset about something. Him being Greek, probably. Maybe they're German. I don't know. They want their fucking loans back. It never ends, does it, Europe? I mean, it's just one non-stop bitch fest, isn't it? They're all at it. I mean, if they're not having world wars, they're fucking bankrupting each other. The fucking Germans are behind most of it for the last 150 years. I mean, the French were at it for a while. The British, obviously. They didn't do much in Europe, did they? They tended to go to the more vulnerable parts of the world to exploit. They never really conquered anywhere in Europe, did they? Yes, the French did. The Austro-Hungarians did. And has Britain ever actually... I mean, they haven't really... Apart from Normandy, which I think they did conquer at some point in like the 12th century or something for a while, the British sort of left Ireland. That's where they went for. Ireland, which is sort of, let's face it, the third world of Europe. The more things change, the more things they say the same, but Ireland, but they never really conquered anywhere, because they're cowards, the Brits, let's be honest. Cowardly bunch. They didn't actually, did they? They didn't. Why didn't they do that? The French did, and they're cowardly. I mean, the Spanish, are they cowardly? Probably. The Italians are probably the most cowardly. Who's the most cowardly? Italians? Well, Winston Churchill, they said, when he found out in the Second World War that the Italians had actually joined up with the Germans, he said, well, it's only fair. We had to have them last time. Well done, Winston. Good man. Oh, now they're fighting. Oh, the Greek chap is fighting with Michael. Or is he? Or the other guy? No, there's two. These chaps look exactly the same. I haven't a clue what's going on. Or is that Michael? I don't know, I can't tell. It is him. It's just hair is tousled. Oh. I don't know why they're fighting. I want to listen. What the hell's going on? He's running towards an arrow. Oh. What's going on? It was a trap all along, and his last mate just got an arrow in the heart. That's what they used to say. Actually, this is very interesting. Not this movie, but what I'm about to tell you. They think, which I find that the first stringed instrument actually grew out of a bow and arrow. Isn't that amazing? I was thinking that. How did they ever get the idea to put catgut between two, wherever the hell it was, to like create, your world's first Fender Stratocaster? But that actually came from a bow and arrow. Isn't that beautiful? Sort of. The roots of guitar music lay in death of other things. People, animals, whatever the hell. I mean, you don't use a bow and arrow to bring things back to life or to do a bit of hedging your bets or gardening. You use it to kill things with. That's what a bow and arrow is for. It is used to kill things, animals or people. So, the ancestor of the stringed instrument is a weapon of war. Maybe that's why they call it your axe as well, which is also a weapon of war. It's interesting. I bet you didn't know that. That's Wikipedia I got that from, but I don't think anybody, I haven't heard it espoused by anybody else. Oh, look, what's going on now? He's talking to someone now. There's some posh. Oh, here we go. I bet he's posh. Is he? He's a centurion. He's the Roman chap. They had the emperor, and they had, who else did they have? I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're past 10 minutes. That's good enough for you.